مرحبا أستاذ.
هلا، كيفك كريست؟
كيفك؟
الحمد لله، اشتقنا لك.
شو ما عم تجي على عنجر أستاذ؟
نو.
على المدرسة.
بعد نو، ما رحت على المدرسة. يلا لنعمل الفاكسين.
أستاذ أخذت عن بعد.
بعد
قال له وزير بدران ياخذوا الأساس كلهم.
الفور جريد 12 أول شيء تبع الجريد 12.
يس. استاذ هلا كيف بدنا نعمل اوفيشال اكزامز؟ شو هيدا استاذ الوزير؟
لازم نعمل اوفيشال اكزامز إذا رحت على إذا سافرت على أمريكا
يس.
بدك الشهادة.
شهادة شو بدي شهادة؟
بحكي لك أنا شو عم تتعلم إذا ما بدك شهادة.
ما بعرف استاذ هيدا شو عم بيعملوا.
وإذا عملت اوفيشال اكزامز ليش ما عم It is similar to the school exam.
استاذ هو المات كيمستري وفيزيكس بنجح بس التاريخ وهو.
You are not studying تاريخ وجغرافيا وتربية
شوي.
وفيلوسوفي.
مش كتير. عم بدرس مات وفيزيكس وكيمستري أكتر. شو بيلزمني بالبان يونيفرسيتي عم بدرسها وبس.
انت بدك you are going to travel to USA ولا؟
إذا البيبرز صاروا يس بس إذا لا
نو.
إذا كان هناك التوريست بده يدرس أستاذ غالي كثير.
Yeah.
Yes.
especially in dollars والدولار عندنا.
Yes.
Hi Thomas.
هلا أستاذ،
كيفك؟
منيح، أنت كيفك؟
Send a message for هيكاز. وين هيكاز؟
يلا هلا بدو.
Okay. So today we are going to start.
صباح أستاذ.
صباح هيكاز. How are you? So today we are going
أستاذ
to.
راح الكهرباء عندي مشان هيك كده.
Okay. Today we are going to start with arithmetic sequence. حدا عنده idea what is arithmetic sequence? طيب, I will give an example here. I will give some numbers. If I have 2, 5, 8, 11. Who can continue the pattern? Who can complete? What is the missing here? 2, 5, 8, 11. What will come after 11?
استاذ 8 ليش؟
I have this pattern. 2, 5, 8, 11. Who can complete?
Okay.
13.
No, not 13.
15.
Not 15.
12.
14. After 14.
بس كيف هيدا؟
From here to
إيه،
here.
عرفت استاذ. نمنتها 3.
3. هيدا 3. طلعنا 3. طلعنا 3. طلعنا 3. 14 بعدين
17. استاذ هيك بوست لا على بان الفيسبوك قدامي.
Yes. هيدا type of sequence we are adding the same number, we call it arithmetic sequence. Another example. 1, 5, 9. What is the coming 3 elements? يلا شباب. 1, 5, 9. How much did we add from here to here?
يعني
9
12
plus 13.
13. Then 17.
17.
Then
أستاذ شو هيدا؟ نو
the last example, if I have.
ما حبيته.
اوكي شو بدي اعمل لك؟ هو اذا ما حبيته. Is there any medicine to love it? 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 10. What will come? يلا شباب 20 15 10 then what is here next
5
5
5
then
0
0 then
ما في زيرو لا ايه في
then
minus 5 minus 10.
okay طيب who can define now we go to the definition what is an arithmetic sequence an arithmetic sequence is a sequence an arithmetic sequence is a sequence whose terms are such that each term is equal to the preceding one increased by a constant value d. Each term, مثلا 5 is equal to the preceding increased by 4. 9 is equal to the preceding increased by 4. So each term is equal to the preceding, to the one which is before, increased by a constant value d, and d is called the common difference. D is called the common difference of this sequence. Any questions about the definition? Boys,
No, no, هين.
in each term, we are not going to memorize, you are not asked to the definition, but you have to understand each term is equal to the preceding term increased by a constant d, called common difference. How much is the difference in exercise 1? Example 1. What is the difference?
6.
Difference is 3. The common difference in the example 2, 4. The common difference in example 3, -5. يعني 10, 15 is equal to the preceding 20 minus 5. 10 equal to the preceding -5. So D equal -5. So, according to the definition, UN is an arithmetic sequence if UN plus 1 equal to the preceding increased by a constant D. So each term equal to the preceding, before UN plus 1 is UN plus D, or we can say UN plus 1 minus UN equals D for all n. Example 1. If we consider the sequence of numbers 4, 10, 16, 22, 28, 34. How much, which number is adding from here to here? What number is added?
6.
6, 6, 6, 6. This is called an increasing arithmetic sequence whose first term is 4 and the common difference d equals 6.
This is UN plus 1 4 and equals 4.
Yes, Haikaz, what is your question? Haikaz? Haikaz?
ما في حاجة أستاذ.
الأستاذ
كان عم يسأل هايكاز question ما فهمت شو سأل. Now another, the sequence of numbers 27, 17, 7, minus 3, minus 13. Which number we are adding? (27) to become 17. Which number? Thomas, which number? 27 it becomes 17.
10.
Minus 10, say.
10.
Yes.
So this is called a decreasing. We notice that they are decreasing arithmetic sequence whose first term is 27 and the common difference d is minus 10. Can I start with example 2?
Yes.
Example 2. Consider the sequence UN. Consider or given the sequence UN defined by UN equals 3n plus 5. We are going to show that this sequence is an arithmetic sequence. We have to prove that this sequence is arithmetic sequence. To prove this sequence is arithmetic sequence, I have to use this rule. UN plus 1 minus UN equals D. For every n, if UN plus 1 minus UN equals D, then this sequence is arithmetic. Here, we have UN plus 1 minus UN. UN plus 1, I put instead of n plus 1. It's here 3n plus 1 plus 5 minus 3n plus 5. We remove the brackets, 3n plus 3 plus 5 minus 3n minus 5 equals 3. 3n minus 3n. 5 minus 5, we get 3. So UN is an arithmetic sequence with common difference D equals 3. So this rule is used to prove it is an arithmetic sequence.
أستاذ
Yes?
هلا هون إذا بدنا الأنسر كان 3n.
No, not arithmetic. لازم يكون constant.
Not arithmetic.
Yes, لازم يكون a constant value D. Here, by definition, increased by a constant
Value.
value.
Okay.
أستاذ أول مرة كيف عرفنا دي is 3 مشان نقول common arithmetic يعني
هيدا طلع هون، هيدا 3. هيدا
وين؟
هيدا مثل this one un plus 1 minus un equals d. هيدا we call it d, the constant number.
yes. أستاذ أنا ما عم بكتب اليوم، بدك تسأل توماس وكريس إذا خلصوا.
Why you are
كاتب
not
أنا
writing?
أستاذ.
Why you are not writing, Haikaz?
not أنجر.
Can I skip Thomas? Chris?
Yes أستاذ.
Chris?
Yes, it is.
Okay, rules of arithmetic sequence. These rules should be memorized. Rules of arithmetic sequence. First rule that we took a rule, the first one. The sequence un is arithmetic. This we took it before from the definition. Un plus 1 equal un plus d. To prove arithmetic, we have to prove un plus 1 minus un equal d, where d is a constant value called common difference. Is the first rule done? Second one, to know if the sequence un is arithmetic, it is enough to show un plus 1 minus un is constant. So to prove un is arithmetic, we have to prove that un plus 1 minus un now, if the first term is u0, then un equal u0 plus nd. If the first term is u0, then un equal u0 plus nd. For example, how to use this one? For example, if I have u0 equals 5, d equals 2, how to calculate u10? How to know what is u10? So I will not list them to reach u10. So I can use this rule here. I can put u10 equal u0 plus nd, which is 10d, 10d equals u0 is 5 plus 10 times d is 2, we get 25. If I need to calculate not necessary to write these.
أستاذ
Yes.
هيدا هون ما فهمت شو صار.
عم
كلهم.
بقول هيدا for example if you have the first term u0 and you have d and we need to calculate any term of this sequence. هذا sequence continues till infinity. Okay?
Yes.
un equal u0 plus nd. أعطيت example if u0 equal 5 و d
Okay.
equal 2. I need to calculate u10.
Yeah.
Okay? I replaced instead of n10 in this equation.
Yes.
u10 equal u0 plus 10d. Then I calculate u10. I can calculate any term.
Okay. Yes.
Now, sometimes the first term is not u0. In general, if un is an arithmetic sequence, then un equal uk plus n minus k times d. If the first term is not u0, un equals uk plus n minus k times d. For example, if I have u4 equal 7, d equals 3, what is u14? How to calculate u14?
نعمل
Yeah, so
U14 equal
u14 equals
أستاذ أن تاخذ أكثر شيء.
yes
U بدل ال U0 بنحط U4
u4 plus 14
14D
minus 4d. u4 is 7.
ليش minus 4 أستاذ؟
n minus k. The rule is n minus k here. شفتها؟ This is the rule.
أستاذ كي ليش أخذنا
Since I have u4, the k, uk, I calculate I need to calculate u14. This is n. Since this one is given, this is k. أو فيك تحطهم بالعكس. Doesn't matter. Plus 14 minus 4 is 10. D is a 3. Equals 37. This line is not necessary.
أستاذ
Yes.
شوف لا خلاص ولا شيء. ليش أخذنا U47؟
Given هذا example. Suppose that U4 equals 7, D equals 3, and I need to calculate U14. Any example?
لا هونيك في U4. عرفت أي واحد؟
ما عندي U4. U4. Yes.
ليش أخذنا اليو 47؟
given, it is given here. U4 equals
okay,
7.
given. Oh, given, okay.
And we go to the last rule of arithmetic sequence, the sum of terms of arithmetic sequence. Sum of terms equal number of terms over 2 into first term plus last term. Sum of the term.
ليش هو بيحدد ليميت يعني من 0 to 25 عمل سيكونس هيك
Which one؟
يعني في last term عم تقول
هلا ولا كيف؟ If I need to calculate the sum of the sum هو number of terms over 2 over first term into first term plus last term. For example, Haikaz, if I told you to calculate the sum of numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1000 أو 100
هيدا
plus
still
lal 1000. Do you know how much the sum of numbers from 1 till 1000, Haikaz? If you have a calculator, how much time you need?
كثير.
طيب.
Too much.
هلا is this sum arithmetic sequence؟ قديش الديفرنس بين الواحد وبين النمبر والنمبر؟ 1. So it is arithmetic sequence. According to this rule, so a number of terms. How much are the number of terms from 1 to 1000? If I use
1000.
1000. Thousand over 2 into first term 1, last term
1000.
1000.
يعني هيدا times
Yes, equal 5000 times 1001. How much will be?
$500,500.
Yes. So the sum of numbers from 1 to 1000 equal 500, 500. 500,000, 500. Haikaz, a question here. If you have homework from exercise 6 till exercise 11, how many exercises did you have? Without using your fingers.
Exercise 6
Without using your fingers, from 6 to 11.
يعني فيهم 5 minus 1 4.
How many exercises if you have from exercise 5 till exercise 11, how many exercises as a homework?
6.
Use your fingers type now.
6.
Use your fingers.
6, 7, 8, 9, 11.
From 5 to 11, how many exercises you have?
شو بعرف الشيء.
Oh. Thomas, how many exercises?
From 6.
From 5.
If you have homework from 5 to 11,
7.
7. Did you count them?
Yes, 7.
Yes, 7.
Yes.
طيب here.
تعمل plus 1 يعني.
Okay. To verify the sequence UN is not arithmetic. To verify UN is not arithmetic. just we take a counter example. We prove that u1 minus u0 not equal u2 minus u1. To prove the sequence is not arithmetic, we take a counter example that u1 minus u0 not equal u2 minus u1. For example, if we have the 3, 5, 8, do these numbers form an arithmetic sequence? 3, 5, 8.
No,
Why no?
لأنه from 3 to 5 is 2.
يعني 5 minus
From
3,
5 to 8 is
5 minus 3 not equal
8 minus 5.
8 minus 5. يعني this sequence is not arithmetic. So here عم قلنا to verify that the sequence is not arithmetic, we take a counter example. The last, from UK to UN, there are, from UK to UN, there are n minus k plus 1 terms. From UK to UN. To know how many numbers between UK and UN, we subtract as n minus k plus 1. And from page 5, because from exercise 5 to exercise 11, you
11 minus 5 plus 1.
11
Yes.
minus 5 plus 1. Okay. Okay, guys.
يعني
هيدا
هيدول أورين كلهم.
هيدا مش هيدا اورينج. Yes.
بس أستاذ كيف منطبق هيدول؟
هلا رح ناخذ examples.
رح يخلص الوقت هلا أستاذ.
طيب, tomorrow we'll take examples. Please review the notes. Make a summary for the notes for tomorrow. Yes. We'll continue tomorrow.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah.
أوكي.
نشوفكم هلا.
Yeah, bye, Steve.
نشوفكم بعد 10 minutes, 11 minutes. يلا. باي باي.
أوكي.
باي.
يلا باي.
يلا باي.
باي باي.
استاذ
Yes.
استاذ
Yes, I am listening.
من bound for at 2.5
ليش at 2.5 بيروح الكهرباء على 2؟ طيب tell your friends to join 2.5.
اوكي
اوكي يلا باي.
يلا باي.
باي.